Hi guys, and welcome back to Butterfly Box 78. We're doing bedside reads. Yep, I'm doing them here in my bed. And this particular reading is for Aquarius. Alright, Aquarius, let's get into it. Let's see. Alright, we're going to shuffle a couple of times. 3 was the number that came up in my head. That's always a good number. Even though I said a couple, I was thinking 3 in my head. One more time. By the way, you guys, I found a 6-leaf clover. Now, how dope is that? And I had to make sure that it was all on the same stem. I kept looking at it. So it kind of dried out sitting on my table. So we put it in my manifestation box and boom. Hopefully it'll manifest lots of money because that's apparently what it means. All right, let's get these 3 cards out here. Apparently it was giving me a hard time. This one wants to come out. That one wants to come out, but I don't want to draw that one. Let's do this one. All right. Overall energy is a 9 of Swords. So you are not having any problems sleeping at night. The first card out is the 4 of Swords. So there's something that you haven't healed from. Princess of Staves. This is somebody looking at you as love. So apparently what's going on is even though you're not losing any sleep, or the person you're dealing with isn't losing any sleep, there's 4 of Swords. So there's a situation that you haven't quite healed from. Also with the Princess of Staves, in the upright, this is probably how you're viewed. She's always viewed as loved, like very loving, a passionate kind of love, though. That's how she's viewed. And that's what she has to give, is a lot of passion. And then also the 2 of Swords. So this is about you making a blind decision or trying to make a decision. So because I reached for the Love Tarot, that's what's going to be next. All right. It's 3 cards for the Sexual Tarot. What do they got to say about your love life? Please explain to me more about Aquarius's love life. One more shuffle. Let's see how this is going to go. Let's see. Do this one, and no, but somebody's telling me to pull that one. All right, we got the overall energy here. Ooh, as a Tower moment, but in reverse. So this is a kind of a complicated card as an overall energy to read, but let's go ahead and get into it. So it looks like, oh wow, you showed up in your own reading, Aquarius. So here we go. We have the 5 of Wands in the upright. Now in a general tarot, this would kind of mean like fighting kind of with people. This may be a past energy, but whichever way it goes, in this particular card, as you can see, somebody's watching. Either you're watching or they're watching. They're watching you on social media. Somebody's watching you. It's a certain energy. So there could be lots of people watching because, you know, you are Aquarius. You know, you kind of are that one to watch always. People never really know kind of where it is that you're going, especially if you're posting just random things on the internet. I don't think people know how to read you. And so that could be very misleading. But whichever way it goes, people are watching. Also, the Queen of Pentacles. So not only is your money good, but whoever it is, somebody's like kind of worshiping, kind of a worshiping sense. You are what I would call, you know, you're very strong, and he's just kind of at her feet. Also, Aquarius, somebody may really like your feet. Aquarius, you might have like nice feet, but whichever way it goes, somebody is kind of willing to kiss your feet, in other words, to kind of be with you. And with, you know, the Princess of Staves and you being looked at, not only is somebody who's coming forth with a lot of passion, this would not surprise me. And then look at you. You showed up in your reading. Ain't that about something? This is literally my favorite card, the Star card. This represent, not only does this represent Aquarius, but this is like about following your dreams. You know, Aquarius is the bearer of water, and the water actually represents emotion. So even though Aquariuses sometimes have a tendency to be very have a tendency, people think that they're very detached. Turn that down! Very detached as far as like emotion is concerned. They're really not, but they can't be burdened with, getting wrapped up in the emotion because they have the job of carrying the world's emotion. Never forget that. And so, as you can see, she's literally like pouring it out. She's just pouring it on them, just like pancakes and syrup. That's what she has to give. It's interesting because he's turned, to her. She's kind of looking back, but she's always looking forward. So if you're not bringing that energy, maybe that's what, she's unsure. Maybe the energy is she's unsure maybe about the energy that she's kind of pouring, her emotions into. She has to know more. And then with the Tower card being in reverse, the overall energy of the Tower being in reverse, this is just saying to us that, to me, the Tower card upright or the reverse is going to be some shit. So, just be prepared. There may be some type of fallout, or there was. Also, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, no new love and emotional dissatisfaction as far as that particular relationship was concerned. I think that there's a couple of things different that are going on here. There's the person that worships you. That person that worships you could be watching you, Aquarius, so you could be watching them. But whichever way it goes, Aquarius, the energy is a little bit different. I definitely believe that trying to make a choice is that you may be trying to go on and move past an energy that really, is not really serving you. So let's go ahead and figure it out. As far as the energy is concerned, let's go ahead and clarify how that's going to go. How do we figure out this energy? How are we going to turn this around? Not that there's anything wrong with the energy, but you definitely are trying to make a decision. Yeah, 10 of Cups. So I think that somebody... Oh, wow. So you get the Star card again. All right. So what these... Wow. Okay. So what these cards are saying to me is that this... So you have not completely healed, or the person that you're dealing with has not completely healed. They view you as a very passionate lover. You understand this, so it's up to you to make the decision whether or not you are going to deal with this person. This is kind of a introspective and retrospective view. With the sexual tarot, it's like this person is watching. They do have a passion for you because the fire is burning for you. And I would say that they definitely favor you. You have a tendency to pour it on thick. But I think that this reverse Tower moment over here, this energy right here is telling us that we got the energies in reverse, is that somebody was wishing for the 10 of Cups. In the upright, this would have meant like emotional satisfaction, but in the reverse, it's like great emotional dissatisfaction. So I think that somebody's not going to be happy about the decision that you're actually going to make, because honestly, I think that you need more time to heal, Aquarius. And I think you're going to end up actually moving on, to be honest with you. With the Nine of Swords in the upright, this would be like very devastated. But again, you got the 9 here also. So this is telling me that you're not losing any sleep over this situation. And then also with your Star card in reverse, I believe that somebody's going to be really unhappy. They're going to think that, I think that there, you're going to kind of come off like this energy where she's just more focused, not really interested in going any further with the relationship or the situation. But you know, once bitten, twice shy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta figure that shit out, girl. Anyway, and then the overall energy is, it's interesting, is the Ace of Coins in the upright, which is a very powerful card. This is something that is going to be God-given. Whoever you're dealing with, whoever this energy, the King of Coins in reverse, yeah, this person is not really coming in the right way. I think that, you know, there is a passionate new beginning, but I don't think it really has anything to do with this person, especially with the Ace of Swords in reverse. So it's like, passionately, you're going for what you know, but it just doesn't sit well with the root of you. That's why there's not going to be a new beginning. I think because there's not enough equal give and take, even though this means sharing. And then with the King of Coins actually being in reverse, this is why this energy is off. That's why there's, even though this came in the upright, it's not equal give and take. It's telling us a story here. And with the Ace of Cups, see, this all goes back to the root chakra. So this, whoever this energy is, whether this be your energy or the person that you're dealing with, it doesn't sit well with the root of you. But whichever way it goes, you're going to have a fantastic new beginning, and you will actually, you're not going to be losing sleep over this, especially since it came out twice. Let's see here, because I don't want to make this reading too long. Yeah, I just think that somebody was wishing for something really great between you guys. Like they were watching, like they just, you know, there was something, I think, more that somebody else, again, I think that it's just somebody else that's actually watching you. I think there could be a couple of people watching you, Aquarius. I just get that feeling. Yeah, so it's like, again, we've got the Two of Swords. This is called the Two of Voices. Voices are considered swords. So in this particular card, you can see she has a hard time trying to figure out which way to go. It's like, which way do I go? She's trying to go towards the light. Both sides of her, you know, are tugging at her. But she's definitely going to come to a decision. She wants to go to where the light is. See, it's the fireworks and she's off in the distance. So she's definitely going to make a choice. With the Ace of Inspiration, this would be like the Ace of Wands. So whatever it is that she's doing, or whatever it is that's going to begin with her, is going to have a lot of passion behind it. But I think that this has to do maybe more with what this, it's kind of like I got a couple of different energies going on in this reading, and it's just telling me that whatever this passionate new beginning is, whatever it is that she's passionate about, I have a feeling that it's more than likely a project and not necessarily a person. And with the Sun in reverse, yeah, so that's why we're having so much trouble. I mean, a star card on top of a star card with the Sun card in reverse is definitely telling me that, you know, it's like there's an imbalance in her heart, but it's not for what it is that she's trying to achieve in life. It's just that this situation, she's probably good on it. The overall is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is telling us that, you know, this was like the cycle it's like going in reverse on a cycle. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go backwards. Aquarius, you need to be very careful about that energy. This is interesting because this also has to do with me. I'm an Aquarius. So let's go ahead and figure out what the romance angels have to say. But it's kind of interesting because I'd already been feeling this way myself. I hope this is not more of my energy, but I do think that there is something going on with you, Aquarius. Wow. All right. So it says, give your relationship a chance. It says, work on your partnership. So, Aquarius, if you are in a partnership, you know, I think that sometimes there can be a bit of dissatisfaction because you want the way that you see things. You go for your dreams. Like, you know that there's something out there better for you. But then there's always that back in the back of your mind, like, oh my gosh, what if it never gets better than this? So I think that this is more, you know, about you making yourself happy, Aquarius, which isn't probably very hard for you. Honeymoon, it says, enjoy the bliss of a holiday time together. That's very interesting. So I do believe that maybe this energy is a little bit different from this, you know, and it could be past and present. Somebody actually could, your opposite energy could have been trying to make a passionate new start with you. So there may be some growing up, some changing that this person has done, you know, which is why you're left trying to make certain decisions. I mean, it came out twice. And then it says flirt. Send your lighthearted energy to others. So don't forget that if you are dealing with somebody or you're not, it's okay to flirt a little bit. I mean, why not? If you're single, it's worth it. If not, then you know what I'm saying? Flirt with your partner. It's cute and it's sexy. It says, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So I just think that, you know, I've been saying it for a long time, that Aquarius, don't give up on love. It's there for you. It's going to come. Also, it says, this is interesting. Oh, just, wow. Okay. So this says, pay attention to the red flags right under it. So again, this is about that past energy, or whoever this person is. Maybe this person has said that they've changed or tried to show you that they've changed, but you know, you need to be careful about being led in to certain energies that haven't changed, because it happens all the time. They try to tell you that they changed. Girl, they ain't get ready to change. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just not like that. It's so hard to change anything about yourself. Those things take time and a lot of growth. Anyway, Aquarius, I loved reading for you. You have a wonderful day. Love you. I'm going to stay. That was your bedside reading. Good night.